One interesting point that nobody's talking about with this case is the fact that this vehicle passed by this house three times, starting at 3:29 a.m. and ending at 4:20 a.m. You can read that way up in the start of the first paragraph. And I really don't mean to speculate, but to me, that just shows this person was waiting for their opportunity to pass by three times. They were either waiting for the lights to go out, for them to look like they were sleeping, or some other way to tell that it was their chance to go in. Now, this is also pure speculation, but to me, that also shows that maybe this person did not act alone. If one person was driving the car back and forth, the other person could have been outside the house just waiting for their opportunity. Another interesting thing is that this person's phone, Brian, the murder suspect, his phone went off at 2:47 a.m., didn't come back on until 4:48 a.m., which is signifying that he intentionally turned it off during that time frame. But to me, that also makes me question if someone's being very considerate of their GPS location on their phone, why would they be too foolish to leave the knife sheath? And above all, the craziest thing is the fact that it says that they pinged his cell phone at least 12 occasions prior to the November 13th. And all of these occasions, except for one, occurred in the late evening or early morning hours. So that does tell me that possibly stalking. If you're going there at night, trying not to be seen, or early in the morning, you're possibly tracking their habits. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but do they know which door this potential murderer even went in the house? Because this says that the front door always had a lock with a code on it, so they had to have went to the glass door. And the last point, by all means, I don't want to speculate, like I said, but I really just find it wild that the two roommates slept through screaming that could have been heard in a nearby camera that supposedly was whimpering and a loud thud, and then the dog barking. And I'm not trying to call anybody out, but the whole question is if we heard that audio, just how loud was it and how long did it go on for? If it was going on for hours, you think the roommates would have woken up and went and checked on the room, like, what the heck is going on out here? Like, shut your dog up. I'm trying to sleep. I don't know. It's just strange because obviously it must have been light enough to see the person had bushy eyebrows, and they could have had blood on them. But who knows? It could have been nighttime. You just glance at somebody, and I could see she being in shock.